Hi, welcome to Wine Mastery, and we are going to talk to you about a Pinotage. So, as I said, we are going to be talking to you about a Pinotage. Now, this is from the Nice Drop of Wine stable. I think it's only available, unfortunately, for those of you outside the UK, only available in the UK, but we're giving it a go nevertheless. Now, this one is only £4.25. Now, we have tasted some wines from this label that are $3.99, so that does depress my enthusiasm slightly.
And he's never going to let us forget that $3.99 wine he had. I can understand his pain. Really, I can understand. I know this man well. $4.25. It must have been hard for him, but here he is.
Well, as I've said in the previous video, but in case you haven't seen that, this particular label was recommended by Jeanette Dossett. So thank you very much, Jeanette, for recommending these and asking us to give them a go. So shall we kick off with?
Let's have a go.
Let's have a go.
So look at the old colour.
Yeah.
It's still nice and bright, is that one? Again, this goes back to that. It's nearly purple, nearly.
Nearly purple, yeah.
There's a nearly purple in there. A bit more. Ruby, would you say? Ruby?
Yeah. Yeah.
Garnet. Oh, it's getting in there.
Garnet, yes. It's a nice.
There we go.
It is a nice red, actually. It's a very, as you say, quite vibrant, and it's just a lovely colour.
Yeah. It's quite thin on that as well. You know, you can see through that.
Yeah.
This isn't a bad thing at all.
No. Do you say there's a little bit of a purple rim there?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if the purple rim is there, but I want to say that because it is leaning towards purple.
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know if it's just me wanting it to be there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let's have a go on the nose.
The nose. That's quite different, isn't it? Now the Pinotage is a blend of two grapes, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a combination. Go on, Pinot Noir.
And is it Cinsault? I'm not sure if that's...
Cinsault, yeah.
Cinsault.
Yep. I think Cinsault is like... they're both kind of French grapes, those as well.
Yeah.
And this is South African.
It's South African, yeah.
Sorry, Johnny, it's what again?
It's South African.
Where would we be without your accent?
I know.
The viewers would never understand if it wasn't being done. Okay. All right. So what have we described?
I'm not sure what I'm getting at there in terms of fruits or. It's a very nice smell, but I'm not able to sort of divvy it up into different.
I know what you mean. It's difficult. It's one of those. Is this one?
Yeah.
I think there's the earthiness in them. I'm getting the earthiness.
And that's from the Pinot Noir side of the grape.
Yeah, it must be. Fruit-wise, I think it is an amalgamation of just red fruits. I just call them red fruits.
Yeah. Or red berries.
Red berries, yeah. But it's nothing, as you're saying, it's very difficult to differentiate in that one.
Yeah, you're not going to say, it's no. Raspberry or it's strawberry or it's cherry. There's nothing like that.
But it works.
It works. It's very nice.
It does work. So let's
see what happens on the palate, shall we?
Give it a go, John.
Well, the fact it's taking so long with that, actually, was because it was really interesting.
A lot weightier than I thought it would be.
Well, what happened to me is when I was tasting it, I was thinking, I really enjoyed this. Oh, this is really nice. And I'd actually stopped. I wasn't thinking about, well, what did it taste of? I was just really enjoying the result, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'll give you that. It is. There's definitely more on the palate than there was on the nose. I think there's that, and different from looking how, thin again it looked. It's actually hit me a little bit harder than I thought it would do. Flavour-wise, for me, it introduced the tobacco style of a Rioja. Maybe that's why I'm liking it.
Right at the end. Yeah, right at the end.
It's there. But it stays with you as well.
Yeah. In fact, it becomes more pronounced as the fruit flavour dies.
Yeah, that's what comes and it sits with you and leaves you with that. But the tannins are actually quite powerful in there, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. But not in an unpleasant sense.
No.
At the end they're there, but...
No, that works. That works very well.
And it's, I guess, again, in terms of the fruit, it's just red berries. And I was really trying to, again, sort of divvy out what berries but I couldn't. It's just red fruits.
You don't always have to.
No.
That's $4.25, John. $4.25.
$4.25. Yeah. I mean, 6% more than the other one, but
just a small step forward, John. Can't believe you just worked out the percent. Well, I can believe you just worked out the
I think that's
percentage.
right, just roughly speaking.
Just roughly. You're not going to lose any sleep over it, John.
So, okay, so let's move on to what we would pair with this.
Oh, I've not even thought about that one just yet.
Well, should I kick in with what I think might?
Please do,
I
John.
think that this one would actually go quite well with quite a rich, fatty stew because it's got enough tannin in there. I think to cut through the fat and in the stew. So I think sort of a lamb stew or maybe even a sort of bit more beefy stew that would and the vegetables. I think that would go quite nicely.
I think your lamb stew, I think you've got it spot on with the lamb stew. Lamb stew and that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So cheese. Just a second. We are... Again, you've got to have something that's quite weighty that's not going to overpower... Old Amsterdam.
Old Amsterdam?
Yeah, straight into the Old Amsterdam. Yeah, 18-month-old Gouda. But there's a sweetness there which I think would suit that. Yeah, I'm going to go straight for that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Old Amsterdam, okay. No, and that's it. No others? That is for you?
I think that would work the best for me.
Okay.
Yeah, marrying those in my head, I think that's what we'd go for.
Okie dokie. Well, okay, so now we're going to move on to the score. Do you want to...
Yeah, I'll do mine.
You give yours to that camera. I'll turn my back. So
Again, we're bringing everything in here.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. It's not the best, but it's also 4.25, as John will happily remind you.
Yeah.
In one moment, it's been reminding me all the way through the video. So with that in mind and how it would go with the cheese with the food, I'm going to go for... I think it deserves it.
Okay. And I'm going to go 81.
Spot on, John.
Yeah?
Spot on. It's very nice. It does what it says on the tin, and sometimes that's all you need.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Now, the other one that we've tasted in this being the Merlot, you actually gave 84 for
I think
it.
86, I think it was.
86?
86, yeah.
So was that the sort of extra 26p that knocked...
In actual fact, John, it was. I mean, when you've got a bottle of wine at $3.99 that's up to that calibre, that quality, I think it deserves that. I'm not saying this isn't, but it's 26p more.
I'm beginning to rub off on you,
We spent too much time together. No, I mean, I just think the Merlot caught me, as I said in the video, the Merlot caught me at a good time. We always say it's a mood thing. I was right in the mood for that, so that definitely affected my scoring, but I'm making no apology for it.
Well, and I think what struck me then was I scored 81 for the Merlot as well, and I thought this is worth 81, and I thought, oh my goodness, I should have given the Merlot a little bit more. And I said, okay, so am I going to depress this one? I thought, that's unfair to this one. So my mistake was I should have given a higher mark to the Merlot. This is worth 81. The Merlot, which I said is 81, was worth a couple of more points. So.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. If you had the choice right now, if you were putting forward...
What, 3.99 versus 4.20?
I should have known. All right, John, we know exactly where we are then. But no, absolutely delicious. How they've done this for the money is just... they've done very well.
Absolutely, fantastic.
Highly recommend.
And I know that South Africa wine trade has gone through a little bit of a ringer in terms of COVID and what that's done to them.
All right.
So it's a great way to support that industry. Give it a try, and I'm sure you enjoy it. If you don't, let us know. So until next time, guys.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.